this angle or what? Okay, let's see what comes out. Welcome, peace, beloved. Welcome to my channel, The Holistic Mystic. I am so thankful that you landed here. You definitely landed here for a reason, and especially if you landed on this particular video. This is my first video on this channel, and I am specifically calling in the collective that is aligned with luxury, wealth, prosperity, ease, grace, higher spiritual knowing, knowledge, abundance in all forms, beauty, and sharing the light in a beautiful way as to not neglect the dark. Okay, so if you are literally part of this collective, welcome to my home, welcome to my channel. Please stay. Please stay. I would love to have you here. Let's grow together. Let's bloom together. Because something that I feel about this collective already is that you've been growing for quite a while, but you've been growing underground. You've been underneath the ground, growing your roots, growing your stability, even though it feels like your life has not been stable. I can't stop smiling. Okay, this already brings me so much joy. It's something about the fact that you've been growing behind the scenes, okay? You've been gaining a lot of knowledge. You are definitely someone who's a truth seeker, a knowledge seeker, and you have been gaining so much knowledge. And let me tell you right now, this knowledge is not for nothing, because you know that knowledge is power. You feel that deep inside of you, which is exactly why I'm showing up for you today. You feel that knowledge is power, and I am a knowledge keeper. My name is Emerald, by the way, and I do have a beautiful website, theholisticmystic.com, where you can connect with me. I like to write books. I like to create planners. I like to do a lot of creative things. It's my outlet, and I really love to offer one-on-one services and one-on-one readings with all of you. Today, I decided to finally start my channel. I decided to finally start the video. Today is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you, okay? The numbers are so key here. I'm also a numerologist, and I love offering numerology readings. Today, specifically for May, anything that happens in May, especially if this video finds you in May, this is timeless, of course. You could see this literally 6 years down the line and still be aligned, okay? But May, specifically 5, is the number of joy, pleasure, change, and new abundance coming in for you, for me, for the entire collective. Because something about this collective, something about you, you're not selfish. You don't like to be selfish. You know that if you ever won the lottery, if you ever decided to get a whole bunch of money, we'll talk about that. If you ever decided that you were actually worthy enough to receive the abundance that you crave, and it finally came to you, what would you do with that? I literally feel like you would just give, right? And not in the way of just, people begging, oh, please give me money, but you have such a pure heart, and you have learned so many deep, dark lessons that now when the wealth comes, when the prosperity comes, when the luxury life comes, you will know exactly what to do with it, and you will have a deeper appreciation, more than you have ever had before, for anything in your life. You understand that money is actually valuable, it's currency, and it's energy. It's all you. So whatever you deem yourself as valuable, whatever you deem yourself as a dollar amount, what even is a dollar amount? Okay, that's man-made. That's something that was man-made and created, and the world now revolves around this. But you know, because you're a truth seeker, that the world did not revolve around the USD before, right? The world did not revolve around a paper dollar. The world revolved around the value and the currency exchange that we gave to each other. It was about, what do you have and what do I have, and let's do this. Let's exchange. Let us both reap the rewards and the benefits of the exchange. And that's why energy exchanges are so critical, especially in today's time, where people think they can just buy anything with money. You can't buy deep inner light and deep inner knowledge with money, okay? We hold these keys and these codes in our DNA. If I'm talking to you specifically, you have these codes cards, you have these keys of DNA. And if you found me, I'm activating this in you right now. Okay, so like I said, let's stay part of this family. Let's stay connected. Let's grow and build together a really genuine community. Because something about me is that I've tried to build a business before and it failed. It didn't actually fail. It just wasn't aligned with how I really saw myself and who I really wanted to be and the community that I truly genuinely wanted to attract. So if you're still literally watching this, you're for me and I am for you. And I'm just so thankful that you found me and that we can finally be together in this 3D realm, thriving and learning and growing as each other and reflecting that love within each other because it's genuine. This is no fluffy love and light stuff. This is deep, okay? I talk about astrology too. Baby, I have my sun sign in the 8th house. I am meant for this kind of work that has been hushed down, underground. I'm here to finally uplift and uproot all of these things that are false and to shine a light on the real truth, on the real esoteric workings, on the real magic, on the realness of the spiritual world. And our deep inner needings and our deep inner knowings are coming finally into alignment with this truth. Okay, let's go ahead and just pull some cards. Let's get into some cards because I like to clarify things. I have so many decks. This is not even all my decks. I absolutely want an entire collection. My dream is to possibly get like 360 decks because I just love the cards and it's a way for spirit to speak to us, to speak to you, to speak to me very personally because somebody can tell you something, but if it doesn't resonate with you fully, the cards can confirm. Let's just pull a card off the top. Oh. I didn't plan this, okay? But I just followed my inner instinct, my higher self just now, and it said pull off the top. I've never done this before. The sun would be the one to come out. The sun would be the one to come out because this is exactly the light and the life that we're stepping into. Again, the 5 energy, pleasure, joy, relaxation, playfulness, children, laughter, what pleases you, what tickles you, what gets you going, what excites you. This is the sun energy, and this is exactly what we have like as our first card. This is just gonna get even more and more juicier. I'm really, really excited. So let me go ahead and just reorganize and see how I want to actually do this. But first, let me actually tell you exactly what decks are here. So this is the tarot. This is moonology. This is astrology cards, ancestor cards, inner child cards, and crystal cards. I read them as they come to my inner knowing, and my higher self kind of deciphers it for me. I don't read like regular readers, like, oh, to the book, like this is exactly what this means. Like I feel into each image and I feel into the colors. I feel into the visions that I receive. So I have been doing this professionally for 6 years. I absolutely love this, and it's really important for me to connect with a genuine community and to really get clear on this new lifestyle for all of us, especially for the ones that have been seeking truth and especially for the ones that have been hurting for a really long time, knowing that you deserve more and that you deserve better. I want to be a pillar of light for all of us to come to. I want the holistic mystic to become this beacon and this sanctuary for your soul's growth and evolution. Because when I activate you, it could be a little bit, new. It could be like, whoa, what's going on in my life? Well, this is a sanctuary for you to grow. So the things that I offer, the services that I offer are only to help you grow. Your soul's purpose is now aligning now that you've aligned with me. Okay, so what's interesting is that I'm actually really getting a call to go ahead and shuffle the ancestor cards. I wonder if we all have like this connected ancestor. I kind of want the intention of me shuffling this. Oh, okay. It already felt my intention. Have courage. This says have courage. Exactly, because we are the warriors of this time. Strength, fearlessness, warrior. Okay, strength, fearlessness, and warrior. Have courage. This is so important. You see these colors already? Red, the root chakra. Something happening with our root in activation. All of us together. That's why I said, are you someone who is attracted to luxury and wealth? Because that's who I'm calling in. The ones who are attracted to luxury and wealth. Ooh, the ones that are attracted to having abundance with ease and not hard work, having to struggle, having to stress, because I think that we've all been through that. I can already tell that you've been through that specifically. You've already been through quite a long life where you feel like you've been an old soul. You are an old soul. If you are here, an old soul means that you have wisdom and you have already lived so many different lives. So Spirit is serious. Oh my goddess, look at this. Take time out. Siesta. And this is for all of us right now. This is our ancestor reading. If you have found this message, this is exactly what your ancestors are saying. Your spiritual guides, I keep seeing so many birds too. Take time out. Do you understand what this means? This finally means that you get to recharge and you get to rest. You've been working. You've been doing the work. You've been a warrior. You've had all of these things happening. You've been in action. And it's saying to have courage because it's about trusting yourself now. How about you be courageous in trusting spiritual guidance? How about you be courageous in trusting to rest? This is what Spirit is saying, have courage in. It's not about going to another fight. It's not about having to go through another battle. You understand? This is about radical rest now. When people are judging you for not being productive, well, how can you be rich if you're not going to be productive? How can you be rich if you don't work? It's just going to happen because I'm spiritually guided. Okay? Spiritual guides here, insight, guidance, and purpose. This is the purpose here. We have gone through the war. I'm getting full body tingles. We've gone through the war. We've gone through the tests of time. And now it's time for us to have the courage to trust in our inner selves, which is saying to rest and which is saying that we can actually relax and enjoy the fruits of our labor now. Because if we're going to be living a life of luxury and opulence, how can you live a life of soft ease if you are always pressuring yourself to be and to do? Rest is so important because if you don't rest, how can you have the energy to do what you actually want to do? If I didn't get my 8 hours of sleep last night and do my yoga and have my forest walking time, I wouldn't be in front of the camera jazzy and energetic like I am right now. Okay? I'd be like, oh, hey guys, like, I'm tired. I hate my, like, I would be just so low in vibration. So the point is, like, when you rest without any shame or guilt, you will be so much more energized to actually follow your spiritual guidance. Because what if your spiritual guides say, hey, hop on a plane tomorrow? You better have the energy to walk through that airport, okay? You better have the energy to shield yourself in business class, okay? Because you are somebody who is also very sensitive. I feel that I'm talking to somebody who is sensitive. And you want the luxurious life, you want the soft life because it's quiet. Because you'll be able to hear the guidance in you. You'll be able to read the books. You'll be able to write the books. You'll be able to hear the inner songs. You'll be able to sing the inner songs. Something about you has a song and you want to sing it. Something about you has mystery and stories and things to write, but it's like there's too much chatter. So you realize through living your life in a chaotic way that no longer is this sustainable. I need rest. I need rest. I need to take the time out. I can't be a part of society so much to the point where I'm draining myself. Okay, this is you. This is our collective. This is us. I feel you. Okay, I'm calling in people for me. Okay, I'm calling in my vibe. I'm calling in my tribe. So I literally feel you on this. This is so important. So this just keeps jumping out. The Two of Pentacles. It's just something about juggling. And you know what it feels like? It's not about, oh, I'm juggling finances. Ha ha ha. Like, should I save? Should I? No, it's about you juggling your perceptions. Like, should I let go of the lack? The Hierophant at the bottom. This is spiritual guidance coming in. Should I let go of lack and completely trust? Should I have the courage to trust? Or should I keep going back and forth and maybe get another job and maybe do this, even though you know it's not going to satisfy you? Even though you know. So this juggling, it's not about, oh, this money. It's about how do you actually feel about your value? Are you valuable yourself? Because if you value yourself, then all of the money can come to you as it needs to. All of the finances, because we're talking about opulence here. I don't know about you, but it's not just like, oh, I want to be a millionaire. Ha ha ha. I am going to be a multi-billionaire. Okay, do you understand? I'm calling in people who aren't afraid of money because you know that you're valuable. You know that your energy is valuable and there's no dollar amount that could literally match that. So I'm going to ask for as much as I want. I got things to do. I got land to buy. I got people to feed. I got things to do. That's why we're asking for so much. And it's not even us asking, it's us recognizing that this is who we are. I'm calling in people. If this video found you, you are royalty. You are divine royalty. Don't get it twisted. Make sure the algorithm does not hit anybody else, okay? Divine royalty comes here to regroup, to recalibrate. You need the quiet. All of these things are so important. All of these things, because the divine and the ones who are actually royal, they are closest to their spirit. That's what royalty means, is that you're closer to God. Okay, that's what that means. Again, with the Hierophant, you are closer to God. This is why people want more from you. This is why people love your energy. This is why people can talk to you, because they know that you are a herald of spirit. You are prophetic. You have prophetic words. I'm speaking to you right now on a DNA level. I know you. I see you. This is why you're here. Okay, like the intention for this video is so deep. Can you tell? Strength came out. Strength, the Five of Cups. This has been coming out so much, okay? This has been coming out so much. The Hanged Man and the Hermit. You already know what I'm about to say, especially with that Hermit card. You're like, oh, okay. But don't forget about the sun here. Don't forget about the sun, all right? It's not all going to be dark, doom, and gloom. And this is not about doom and gloom. I'm going to really, literally work from the back, because this is about the solitude and the isolation that we need to be safe. Okay, when we have so many different voices in our head saying, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should have done this, you should have done that, it should be like this, that's too much, because you know on a deep spiritual level exactly what you need to do. And when those other voices come in, it is so annoying and distracting, and it takes energy from you, which is why the isolation is necessary, which is why you want to separate yourself, which is why you want the life of luxury and opulence and beauty, because when you're surrounded by beauty and it's quiet and it's clean, you can connect to your spirit. It has nothing to do with you being a brat, greedy, what is it? Oh, you're spoiled, rotten, and none of that. That is the other person's perception, but you know deep inside, this is because I want to align with my higher self. I need the beauty. I need the cleanliness. I need the peace. I need the quiet. You can't get that in a dirty city, okay? So you separate yourself. You can't get that in a really loud family house, so you separate yourself. You can't get that even with, those 2-3 friends that are constantly on your phone and texting you and saying all these things. You have to separate yourself, and it's not out of anything negative. This is because you are reaching your highest potential, okay? Strength. This also had the word strength on it. Oh, I see. Strength to let go of the past. Strength to let go of the past. You're crying over the spilled water. Why? I know that it gets in your mind. You've been thinking about your old breakups, your old jobs. You could have done this. You could have done that. You're thinking about it. That's fine. Grief is a process, and you have to have so much compassion and patience for yourself. The Hanged Man, the enlightenment comes when you are completely patient and when you are full of this deeper inner knowing. Okay, I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to forgive who hurt me so that I can welcome in someone who will not. Do you understand? This is the strength that you need to have, is the strength, 1919, is the strength that you need to have internally. It's an internal strength that you need to have with yourself. Because when you feel strong, you feel powerful, then you can finally forgive and forget. Because why are you still ruminating over the past? 5, it's time for change. It's time for you to realign and refocus yourself to the pleasure that you need. Because didn't I say at the beginning, you're calling in pleasure, opulence, wealth, joy. You can't be having all that looking like this. What are you doing? No. Okay? Sit on your throne, the Hierophant. Sit on your throne, teach and be the embodiment. You have learned your lessons. Ooh, okay. Your divine counterpart is coming. So, I'm probably going to do a little separate love reading. You know what I'm saying? Probably a little separate love reading, because I know that if you also found this video, you are probably most likely 1000% seeking a divine relationship. a divine union, and it's coming in fast, baby. It's coming in fast, not gonna lie. Okay, that's gonna be a separate video though, but I want you to know that if you align, again, like subscribe to this channel, subscribe and like, because I want to see you here and I want us to be together and to grow, because we have a lot of work to do together. Okay, I'm calling in my tribe because we are the spiritual leaders of this world. We are the spiritual healers. We spend a lot of time alone. We spend a lot of times in our emotions. It's us feeling all of this that allows for the healing to happen in the world. Oh, I'm getting full body chills. If nobody felt the pain, then how is it that the world can go around? Okay, someone's got to feel the pain. Someone's got to be on the low so that we can reach the highs together. Okay, and this is exactly what we're destined for. We're not destined to be in this sad space all the time. We are destined for this divine joy and for this divine alignment. It feels really, really good. I know that I could probably continue talking forever, and I haven't even pulled the rest of the cards. I just want this video to reach who it needs to reach and to find you at a time where you feel ready. You feel 100% ready, okay? I'm going to continue this reading and I'm going to post it in separate videos. I'm sending a lot of love to my tribe. Please come back. Okay, please come see me. Bye.